Beowulf, starring Donovan Bryce as Grendel and Jesus Velasco as Beowulf. This is a Whitney Young production.
He knew that the monster would meet in the hall, relentless struggle when the light of sun was dusky with gloom of the gathering night, and shadow shapes crept in the covering dark. The Geatish hero put all his hope in the fearless might and mercy of God. He stripped from his shoulders the byrnie of steel, doffed helmet from his head, into the hand of Thane, gave inland iron, the best of blades, bade him keep well the weapons of war. Beowulf uttered a gallant boast. The stalwart Geat, ere he sought his bed,
I count myself noise weaker in war, or grapple of battle than Grendel himself. Therefore I scorn to slay him with sword, deal deadly wound as I well might do. Nothing he knows of a noble fighting, of thrusting and hewing and hacking of shield. Fierce as he is in fury of war, in the shades of darkness will spurn the sword. If he dares without weapon to do or die, and God in his wisdom shall glory assign, the ruling lord as he deems it right.
Then the bold in battle bowed down to rest. Cheek-pressed pillow, the peerless thanes were stretched in slumber round their lord. Not one had hope of return to his home, to the stronghold or land that where he lived as a boy. For they knew how death had befallen the Danes, how many were slain as they slept in the wine-hall. Then, through the shades of the enshrouding night, the fiend came stealing the archers, slept whose duty was holding the horn-decked hall. The hardy kinsmen of Hygelac waited to see how the monster would make his attack. The demon delayed not, but quickly clutched. A sleeping Thane in his swift assault tore him in pieces, bit through the bones, gulped the blood, and gobbled the flesh. Greedily gorged on the lifeless corpse, the hands and feet, then the fiend stepped nearer. Sprang on the sea Geat, lying outstretched, clasping him close with his monstrous claw. But Beowulf grappled and gripped him hard, struggled up on his elbow, the shepherd of sins. Soon found that never before had he felt, in any man or other in all earth, a mightier hand gripped. His mood was humbled. His courage fled, but he found no escape. He was fain to be gone. He would flee to the darkness, the fellowship of devils, far different from his fate. From that which befell him in the former days, the hardy hero Hygelac's kinsman remembered the boast he had made at the banquet. He sprang to his feet, clutched Grendel fast. Through the fingers were cracking, the fiend pulling free. The earl pressed after. The monster was minded to win his freedom and flee to the fiends. He knew that his fingers were fast in the grip of a savage foe. Sorry the venture, the raid that the ravager made on the hall. There was a din in the Harrowit for all the Danes. The groans of Grendel, the foe of God, howling his hideous hymn of pain. The Hell-Thane, shrieking in sore defeat. He was in the fast grip of the man who was greatest. A wound in the shoulder, gaping and wide, sinew snapped and bone joints broke, and Beowulf gained the glory of battle. Grendel faded and fled to the fiends. To his joyless dwelling, sick unto death, he knew in his heart that his hours were numbered, his days at an end. For all the Danes, their wish was fulfilled in all fall of Grendel. When the morning came, as they tell the tale, many a warrior hastened to hall, folk leaders faring far and near, over wide-running ways, to gaze at the wonder. Beowulf's prowess was praised in song, and many men stated that south or north, over all the world, or between the seas, or under the heaven, no hero was greater.